Hi everybody. Okay, so we reviewed place value, we reviewed adding with regrouping. Now we're going to do some subtraction. Subtraction with regrouping is something, I'm going to skip just the regular subtraction. So subtraction and addition is very, very similar. We talked about the related facts of subtraction and addition and how it's so important that you know your addition facts in order to remember your subtraction facts. And we've done that in calendar all the time. Sometimes we called them related facts. Sometimes we said switcheroo. Please remember that. So just very, very, very quickly, switcheroos or related facts is this. If our magic number is 9, we can say, I don't know, 5 plus 4 equals 9. We can say 4 plus 5 equals 9. We can say 9 take away 4 equals 5. And 9 take away 5 equals 4. And this is why it's so important to know your addition facts. Really to 20, definitely to 10, really, really, really well, because it helps you with adding and subtracting really quickly. So if you can see this, oh, oopsies, what did I just do there? If you can see this, 9 take away 5 equals 4, 9 take away 4 equals 5. If you can see how these are related all the time, then adding and subtraction is going to be much easier for you, and it will be less frustrating. I have told you I find that subtraction is a little bit harder for me. My brain works better at adding than it does subtraction, so it's really important for me to know my addition facts in order for me to do the switcheroo in my brain. Okay, so subtraction is taking away. It's removing of whatever your number is. So this is where we go back to the place value. When I said like 25 cents can be represented lots of different ways, it's because you can break it down into lots of different ways as well. And that's really important. So here we go. When I say 45 and I say take away 3, how can I do this? What's a strategy that I can use? Well, one strategy that I can use, of course, is my fingers. I can say, well, I start with the ones column, 5, take away 3, I have 2 left. That's a good strategy. It's not a strategy that can carry you on in your life, though. So if you're using that strategy right now, please try to think about something else that you can do at home right now instead of using your fingers. Okay. If you're using another strategy like your number line, okay, remember you start off at the 5 and then you count backwards 4, 3, you count backwards 3 times and it gives you that number 2. Also a very good strategy, but drawing a number line can take a long time and you might not have that opportunity to do that if you're out somewhere. So it's a good strategy to start with, but really work on those number lines. Okay, so another way that you can think of this is if we're starting at 5 take away 3, I can think of my switcheroos. Well, 5 take away 3 is what? I don't know. But I know what's 3 take away 3 plus something equals 5. Well, I know that 3 plus 2 equals 5. So that's how I'm going to know that 5 take away 3 equals 2. Okay, so there's that related fact. That's how that comes in handy. Of course, another way that you can do that is drawing your pictures. And so sometimes I say prove it. This is another way to show prove it. 5 take away 3, 1, 2, 3, and I have 2 that's left over. There it is. And then I go into 40, take away nothing, of course, is 40. Okay, so doing those strategies are really, really great. I said 45, take away 3. I can also write it this way, 45 take away 3. I can say 40 plus 5 that way, and I can say 5 take away 3 is 2, right? Or 5 take away 3 is 2. Another easier way to write that. So 2 plus 40 is 42. And that's the pyramid math that we did in the addition portion as well. Okay. 3-digit without regrouping, always the same. Start off with the ones column every single time. Always start with a 1. Go ones, then tens, then hundreds, and so on. Always backwards, which we've always laughed at because when we read, we always go this way from left to right. When we're doing math, we always start with the smaller numbers, and that is going this way. Very weird, I know. Remember that, though. It's very important because it is, or else you make a mistake, and we all know this at this point. Okay. Here we go. Subtraction with regrouping. 43. Takeaway. This is where you give me a number. I heard 7. Okay. 43, take away 7. Okay. I'm going to draw the place value line through here. 3 take away 7. Can I do that? I can't. I can do 43 take away 7, but I can't do 3 take away 7. Now, this is not 3 take away 7. Remember, this is 43, and we're asking to take 7 away from this. Okay, so one of the strategies that we've used in the classroom is this. 3 take away 7, I can't do it. This is where I need to show regrouping. I need to borrow from one of the tens rods. One of the tens. This is where we remember that 43 is not just 4 tens and 3 ones. It could be 3 tens and 13 ones. It could be 1 10 and 33 ones. Okay, this is why we need to know that numbers can be broken down in lots of different ways. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this guy right here, and I'm going to break him down because he's still 43. That's still 43. All I did was karate chop him, hiya, 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 and moved him over there. Still 30, 43. Easy. Okay, but it's not, the picture here is not showing the picture here. So I'm just going to change this number around to show that I did it this way. Does that mean 313? No, it still means 30 plus 10 plus 3. It's still 43 up there. 13 take away 7. Now I can take away 7. So I know that's a line of 5 because I organized my picture that way. 6, 7. So now I have 5 plus 1 more left. 5 plus 6, 6. 6 left in my pictures. 3 tens, take away nothing, still 3 tens, and my answer is 36. Okay, and that's how that's done. Now, if we get into the bigger numbers, I'm going to go into the hundreds now. 481, take away 9, let's take away 29. Okay, hundreds, tens, ones, hundreds, tens, ones. Give me a second. 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's kind of messy. Messier than normal. 881. 481 is right there. Now I need to take away 29. I start with the ones column again. Always. Can I take 9 away from that? No, I can't. There's only 1 there. But I can take away 9 away from this for sure. That's a huge number. So what I need to do is this. I need to think about this number as 400 plus 80 plus 1, or 400. I'm going to change this number, plus 70 plus 11. And that's what I'm going to do. Same number. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to break him down, karate chop him up. Hiya, hiya, hiya. And now he's 10 ones column cubes. Now, this number has changed. That's what it is now. I'm going to break down 9. here we go. I know this is 5, and I know that's 5, so I'm going to just get rid of those ones. And I have 2 left. Then I go into the tens column. 7 tens, take away 2 tens. Do I need to regroup that? Nope, not today, because this number down here is smaller than that one up there. The representation is smaller. I can take it away, no problem. So, do I take away this? No, that's the one I karate chopped up and I moved over there. That's already gone. It's being transformed to this part, and then we took it away. I need to take away 2 other tens rods. Don't forget that. Your pictures are really, really important if this is the strategy that you're using. Okay, so now I've got 5 tens left and 4 hundreds. So I did 481 take away 29, 481 take away 29, 481 take away 29. That's what I did. Okay, now, again, I can look at this as 400 plus 80 plus 1, right? And I can take away 29. So I need to take away 29. I can look at it this way, right? So I can leave 400 here. I can do 60. Oh, I can't do that. That's a problem. Can't do it. Oh dear. So I need to go back and try that again. So 1 take away 9, I can't do this. So I have to break this number. This number has to go down. So I need to look at this as 10 plus 10 plus 9. I have to look at this number as 70 plus 10 plus 1. This is where I get confused. Okay, so I can do 11 take away 9. I know that's 2, right? And then I go 70 take away 2 is 5. I've got 50 left here, and then I've got 400 here. So it is still 452 is the answer. This is a messy way. It's the that pyramid way that we talked about. If you don't understand it, don't do it. Okay, just remember when you're doing the regrouping, ones columns, tens columns, hundreds columns. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I feel like this is a very long video and already at 13 minutes. So what I'm going to ask you to do is if you don't understand something, I want you to watch this again, and you can always send me an email and I can call you or we can talk about it again. Okay, thanks for listening.